Are you a day trader that is struggling to grow your account from $500 to $5,000 or $1,000 to $10,000? It doesn't matter if you're trading crypto, Forex, or stocks. In today's video tutorial, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 golden secrets that is going to transform your trading account. It's your boy Archer, and let's start with secret number 1, sessions. You need to identify your sessions. What do you trade? Asian session, London session, or New York session? Now I'm going to hop onto TradingView and teach you how to identify these sessions if you're unaware of these sessions with one simple tool. Let's hop on the charts.
On TradingView, go to indicators, then type trading sessions. It's a completely free indicator. You can toggle this on and off. We're on the 1 hour time frame. I would advise you go to 15 minutes time frame. And you can clearly see 3 colors. You have the blue color, yellow, and the green. Blue is for Asian session, yellow is for London session, green is for New York session. Now you can use this temporarily until you're used to your time zones.
Now that secret number 1 is out of the way, let's hop on to secret number 2. We need to identify what are the best pairs to trade for these sessions. This is really important because we need to identify the average daily range of these pairs. Say, for instance, you trade the Asian session, then we need to identify what are the pairs that move the most during this session. Or you trade the London session, we need to identify what pairs moves the most and are much more volatile in this session so that we can maximize gains. We're going to jump on TradingView and I'm going to teach you how to identify these individual pairs. In this specific example, we're going to be talking about Forex pairs.
For this example, I will use GBP/USD. Now, before we jump into ADR, what is ADR? ADR is average daily range. And what does this mean? This simply means what is the total number of pips GBP/USD will move on an average day. Okay, good. So how do we identify this? It's really simple. We go to indicators and we type ADR X3. This over here, search trade. It's free. I already have this on my chart. Okay, and I will go ahead and toggle this on. Go to settings. These will be highlighted. So remove ADR 2, 3, both high and low. You untoggle them here. Okay, for inputs, go ahead and remove show labels just so that you have a cleaner chart and easier to understand. So we have 3 lines. The orange one above is ADR high for the day. The green one is ADR low for the day. And the median one is open of the market. So now, scenario number 1, what sessions do you trade? I personally trade the London sessions. So I will go ahead and toggle London session and basically going to start looking for trade from the yellow highlighted areas because those are London session. Okay. Before that, what is the average daily range for GBP/USD? If we take high to low, you can see it's 95. All right. High to low, you have around 94 pips. Okay. High to low, you have 97 pips. In this case, it did push to 200 probably impact news. And that's one thing with ADR. Some they can push 60, 70 pips. Some they can push 100, 120, 130, 140. It really depends. But at least we know that we have ADR of 90 pips for GBP/USD. Okay. So I'll toggle trading sessions back on and we'll take this specific day, for example, which is the 25th of January. Okay. And this is because the market was a bit volatile. All right. So you can see the market opened up here and I'll go ahead and identify my Asian range. It's this over here. Okay. And then we measure the Asian range was around 24 pips. So what does this tell me? If the Asian range is 24 pips and GBP/USD moves 90 pips on an average, it simply means that I can maximize another 60 pips. Okay. So let's just take this session as an example. At the open of London session, there was a breakout. And say I'm trading the breakout, I just wait for the pullback, enter the market somewhere here, stop will be above the open of this candle, and then I would simply target our ADR low for the day. Because remember, if this was 24 pips, we have a 66 pips, and we want to get in and get out as soon as you can see here. This is a 1:1.75. Now, of course, as you get more and more advanced, you will be able to leverage this push by simply managing your trade. But for this specific example, we're talking about average daily range. And in this example, you can see that we got in and got out with 32 pips of profit. We're done for the day. That is how you can leverage ADR to make gains in the market.
Now that I've shared with you two secrets, which is identifying your sessions and identifying the right pairs to trade in these sessions, let's move on to secret number 3. And this is very important. Select the right broker. There is nothing more frustrating than rowing those accounts and you unable to withdraw your funds. Or being in a trade and then you have huge spreads that take you out of the trade too early or taking you out of the trade too soon. I personally use XNES. I'm shortly going to jump onto their dashboard and show you the type of plan I trade on the XNES. However, you're completely free to choose whatever broker you want to use. Though I would really recommend that you research them thoroughly before starting to use them when growing these small accounts. Let's hop onto my XNES platform.
I'm currently logged on to my XNES platform, and this is what the welcome dashboard would look like. Under the dashboard, you would see my accounts. Once you click my accounts, you toggle to the right and you click on open new account. Now they have various types of account options. Okay, you can see some recommended ones. However, I would recommend, and this is what I go for, it's the zero spreads platform, right? You would have zero spread. Okay, they would remove a 0.05 USD on commissions, but I prefer this because I can enter exactly where I wanted to execute the trade, exit exactly where I wanted to execute the trades. And once I'm done executing, they would remove a percentage of the commissions from my profits, okay, or loss, whatever situation it is. But either way, I prefer that type of approach rather than having spreads that can go either way during your trading session. Okay. Now, if you're interested in opening my XNES account, you can go to the link on my description below. Now, let's move on to golden secret number 4.
Good. Now, golden secret number 4. And I need your full attention at this point of the tutorial. And secret number 4 is you need to have a trading edge. And what do I mean by that? Many traders, and when I say many traders, do not have an edge. They think they have an edge, but they do not have an edge. What is an edge? An edge is when you have a specific trade setup and you fire as soon as you see that setup. I'm going to take you again to TradingView and show you what type of trading style I use. I'm just giving you an example of what an edge is. And I'm also going to give you a very important tip on how to find an edge or how to train your eyes to see your edge. Once you're able to identify that, trust me, trading is going to be very automatic. And we're going to be seeing these gains coming more and more as you progress in your trading journey.
Now that we're on TradingView, let's try and understand what the trading edge is. This is a fresh chart of GUSD, and this is the daily time frame. To explain this effectively, I will explain my trading. And what is my trading edge? I love trading with the trend, but that is not an edge. What is an edge? An edge is identifying the type of market we're in and when to enter and exit the market. In this case, we are in a downtrend. It's clear, right? So what is my edge? My edge is usually, if we're in a downtrend, I love waiting for the market to hit a bottom, consolidate for another push to the downside. All right. This is where I would enter the market. Similarly, if we're in an uptrend, I'm waiting for a continuation pattern. It can be a flat correction. It can be, and then looking for the right timing to enter the market. And in this case, I would enter here. Now, since we're in a downtrend, let's move on to the 1 hour and give you a recent example. So since we're in a downtrend following this over here, you can see that the market pushed right? Let's do this so it's easy for you to understand. The market pushed, consolidated, and then pushed again. This is where I would usually enter the trade. So let's go down to the 15-minute time frame. This is just an example. I would wait for an exact break of this trend line here. And then once we have a break on the 15-minute or 5-minute time frame, I would fire myself right away. I'm not the type to wait for breakout and retest. Once I see a break over the consolidation, I simply go into the trade. And what I usually do is I target ADR for the day, which we learned in our previous example, or I manage the trade and maximize my profits. Now, because I've been doing this for a long time, I do know that this is a continuation pattern in a smaller time frame. This is a continuation pattern in a smaller time frame. So there is a huge probability that I will still stick to the trade or even add some smaller positions. Now, I'm not teaching you bad habits. I'm just letting you know how I usually trade from day to day. You can see this is clearly a consolidation pattern, right? This is a push to the downside and then consolidation drop, push to the downside, consolidation drop. These are all opportunities to enter and scalp in the market. I hope this was easy. To make this even more interesting, I'm going to show you the best secret, and which is golden secret number 5. This brings us to golden secret number 5, and which is charting. The more you chart, the easier it is for you to see these structures happening over and over again. You can see in this video, I keep charting every single trade setup I have, and it's the same thing. Break of structure, continuation, break of structure, continuation, break of structure, continuation. I mean, it's there. They're all the same thing over and over again, the market presenting the same opportunities. So once you can learn how to chart, it will make this process much easier for you.
Now that I've shared the 5 golden secrets, I really do hope that you will take advantage of them. Now, before I end this video, I will also recommend that you withdraw some of these profits when you're in the process of growing these accounts. This will teach you how valuable what you're doing is and will encourage you to keep pushing yourself until you break through and manage to grow your accounts. With that said and done, guys, it's your boy Archer. See you soon.